Rokelle Lerner here, Senior Clinical Advisor to Crossroads Centre Antigua. You know, Carl Jung wrote that the thirst for alcohol, the hunger for possessions, can be compared to men and women's yearning for wholeness, for completeness. So an addict is a person who answers really a spiritual calling by going to the wrong address. What we want isn't bad. We just learn to knock on the wrong doors to fill that hole in the soul. But what is this free-floating yearning that drives us into madness? You know, Carl Jung was right. This intense craving is really a deep thirst for our own soul, our spiritual identity, our divine source. Friends, no addict woke up one morning and set out to be addicted. Addiction is so sly and covert and seems to sneak into a person's life through the back door. I want to quote a friend and colleague of mine named Christina Groff, who has since passed away. But Christina says this so eloquently. She says, "As far back as I could remember in my childhood, I was searching for something I couldn't name. Whatever I was looking for would help me to feel all right at home, as though I belonged. If I could find it, I would no longer be lonely. I would know really what it's like to be loved and accepted, and I would be able to love in return. I would be happy, fulfilled, at peace with myself, my life, and the world. I would feel free, expansive, and joyful. I also remember sampling what seemed to be the promise of freedom and connectedness and love as I received praise from a teacher, nestled into the arms of a lover, swallowing a Valium, devouring yet another brownie, or driving my car way too fast. And I knew I found it in the delicious oblivion of alcohol. My boundaries melted, the pain disappeared, and I thought, free. I felt comfortable in my own skin and felt connected with a carefree vitality that told me I could do anything. I was at ease with people, finally, in a way that was impossible before. I felt included, accepted, and cherished until alcohol turned against me. The longing for belonging is in each human soul. And whether we call it God or infinite or wholeness really doesn't matter. This is about letting whatever arises being the portal so we can get in touch with our longing, even the sadness, the grief, the vulnerability, instead of medicating it away by alcohol, drugs, sex, shopping, eating. But we know how hard it is to give attention to that part of us that's having a hard time. We dismiss it and say others have it harder. We shame ourselves for it. How many moments have we tried to medicate our emptiness? How many moments of life have we missed by not being kind to ourselves? I'd like everyone to take a minute, take a breath, close your eyes, and just notice what's going on in your body right now, whatever is asking for attention, and sense that whatever is right here belongs. Sense the possibility of being just a little kinder to yourself in this moment. As you breathe, just soften to include with tenderness whatever is happening. And I invite you to imagine in days or weeks to come, whatever comes up, whatever arises, this too belongs. That right this moment, whatever is arising, say to yourself, may this serve my awakening. May this serve my recovery. This is it. This is the portal. Can we be a little kinder? Can we open to what's here right now with a tender heart instead of running away? I'm going to end this with the famous welcoming prayer by Thomas Keating. And Thomas Keating says, "Welcome, welcome, welcome. I welcome everything that comes to me in this moment because I know it is for my healing. I let go of my desire for security, approval, and control. And I embrace this moment as it is. Until next time.